Where's your toy, Cody Pop? Voila, cup number 2. What's up, Seth? How you doing? Seth's got the crown. Hell yeah, Seth. What is that noise? How's the morning been, Seth? Guess it's afternoon over there now, so hopefully it was a good morning. Oh, bless you, Coda. Ho, ho, ho. Been okay? Good. I'm glad to hear that. A lot of the day left. Lots of fun to be had. We got buffalo chicken dip going tonight. Hey, what's up, April? How you doing? What are you guys having for dinner? You guys got it planned out yet? Hey, what's up, Linda? Good morning. How you doing today? Ash, we are now enemies until about January. Hey, nice, Seth. That's awesome. Asparagus, what's going on? How you doing? What's up, Bermuda? The crown is mine. 7 hours. 7 hours till draft. Draft day is one of my favorite days out of the entire year. I would pick fantasy football draft day over my birthday. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Teresa, how you doing? Everybody, happy Saturday from just outside of the Tetons. We'll move closer to the Tetons this afternoon. Hopefully we get a little bit closer to them and a better view. But it's smoky, so it's kind of making the view a little bit obstructed. Sarah, Teresa, what's going on? What's new? Hey, Seth, glad to see you too. I felt so bad when we hopped on that TikTok live yesterday, and I forgot that I didn't do sub only. And then I had to exit out. A couple people let me have it too in the comments about it. Fair enough. Hey, thank you, Bermuda. Thank you very much. Yeah, we missed you too, Seth. But as you know, subs are doing something weird. So it's best just to hold off at the moment and see what happens with them. Hey, what's up, Lynn? Good morning to you. Laurel, how you doing? Good morning to you. Happy weekend. What do you guys got going on? It's the holiday weekend, huh? Keep forgetting. Labor Day's on Monday, Coda. What kind of labor are you going to be performing? Are you going to be just sitting out there eating flies and bees? There's always next time. Ain't that the truth? Well, I'll tell you what. Next time's going to be a lot more infrequent come a few months. I did message my brother-in-law. Told him that I was going to accept his offer of going back to the restaurant. Someone tried to sub. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing about subs, my mother tried to give him a sub too, but one, it's $9.99 a month now, and two, you have to do it for a minimum of 6 months or a year. So that means minimum to send somebody a sub, you're paying $60. It's crazy. No one's going to do that. Hanging out the window painting. Oh, that sounds perfect. That sounds Saturday, late August. That sounds like a great way to start off the weekend. Petition YouTube. Write them a strongly worded letter. I want the #1 crown at all times. Yeah, Lynn. It was a tough one to come to be honest. But, just because, we're going to go back and do that doesn't mean the shenanigans have to stop. Just got to go back, earn a living, regroup, And we'll still do videos and all of that good stuff. We'll hop on lives when we can. We'll go camping up in Vermont. We'll do a live, up there, at camp. We'll find other ways to connect. So we won't be just disappearing off the face of the earth, but it certainly won't be like it is now. Most likely around Christmas, Seth. I'm not sure exactly when. Hey, Ash, thank you. Thanks for the super fantastic broadcast. To send a sub would be like minimum. That's what my mother said. I'm not sure if she was getting all the correct information, but to send Seth a sub, she said it would be $60 because you can't just send a sub for one month. It said you had to do it a minimum of 6 months. So, I don't know. Everybody hold off on subs. I'll probably be canceling all the subscriptions in the near future, just so, when we do leave, it's nobody's still subscribed randomly. Yeah, that means you can come and bug me, Seth. I'll finally be able to get you your pizza. The bittersweet. Congrats, I think. Well, thank you. It is in store for congratulations. It's an amazing opportunity. It's really good money. It's a good schedule. I'm working Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and then I get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'll be able to go on a little camping trip up north or whatnot and take you guys with us. We'll be able to make some videos. And then, I'm not going to just flake on him after a couple months and be like, all right, I got my money, I'm out. I have to give him, at least a year commitment, probably even 2. But come back bigger and better and stronger. Hey, thank you, Drifty. I'll miss you guys too. I'll miss getting to do this. I'll miss getting to sleep amongst the grizzlies and struggle where I'm going to go to the bathroom and shower and where we're going to sleep for the night. But we'll get back to it in some capacity. Hey, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, it won't be worth subbing. Well, we're not going to allow subs when I'm not live every day. We're going to cancel. We're going to just take off the entire subscription package. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going back to Mondo and be live once every 2 weeks. Please subscribe. Hey, thank you, Drifty. Terry, happy Saturday to you. Happy weekend. So Bermuda, this will be the last trip of this setting for the foreseeable future. We're going back to work in the restaurant. I got a really great offer, great pay, great schedule, full insurance. So we're going back to do what's best for Cody, Pop, and I. I'll find a short-term rental. Maybe I will buy a house and then we could fix it up and, buy a fixer-upper and we could do lives doing that with you guys. It'd be a little bit different, but please respect the number 3 crown. Always. I respect the number 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 15th, the 20th. So, obviously, I've always told you guys, I'm not a live streamer. I don't like making my money on live streams. I'd rather be able to do it just for shits and giggles, have fun. So, we're obviously still going to focus on our videos. We're still going to be putting out videos where our passion truly lies. I just don't like making a living on live streaming, and that's what we've been doing. Hey, thanks, Drifty. Somewhere around Christmas, Karen. Somewhere around Christmas. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Em. I appreciate it. Hey, Drifty, thank you. Drifty, thank you so much. The Drifty Est? Yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much, Drifty. Ash, thank you. Thank you, everybody. You need a dog sitter? We might. I'm focused on 3 for now. Hey, thank you, Terry. So we're still going to be doing our videos, which you guys know, that's where my passion truly lies. We're still going to be doing those. I hope you guys, still see them and they pop up for you. It's just, the daily lives are coming to an end, but doesn't mean we can't do weekend lives and things like that. We'll be able to pop on and you guys will be like, oh, it's Jim and Coda. Cool. Just like the way it was meant to be, where nobody's forced to be here or feels like they're obligated to be here. I know you guys appreciate being here and like being here, and thank you for that, but I want you guys just to be here with your feet kicked up and relaxed without having to worry about sending a whale or a galaxy or a dino or a heart me or subscriptions, things like that. So we regroup. Then press the like button. That is exactly how you do it. Thank you, Bermuda. Yeah, and Connecticut. Back to CT. I mean, my brother-in-law didn't text me back yet. I just messaged him this morning, so maybe he'll renege on his offer, and then I'm like, oh, crap, never mind. I take it back, guys. We're staying. We'll see. Yeah, definitely come to Mondo. I'll make you a pizza. No, we're not going. We're going to finish. I told him I wanted to fulfill my obligation on this trip to you guys, the ones that have supported these trips. So I told him I still don't want to come back until Christmas time. So we still have September, October, November, and a lot of December. We still got about 4 months. Coffee time, baby. Cheers. So I told him I had no intentions of going back immediately. He told me it's no rush. He said I could start tomorrow. I can start in January. This guy, super accommodating. Best restaurateur that I know. Hey, what's up, Brandy? How you doing? What's going on? I will be very close to Seaside. Yeah, we're looking up. I'm talking to a realtor friend of mine. I've already looked up rental prices out there, and sheesh, they are bonkers. $1,800 for like a 1-bedroom minimum, not even in the best spot. And that's apartments. If I'm looking at like renting a house with a yard, that's easily going to be in the $2,000 to $2,500. Crazy. So might look for a short-term rental and then buy a fixer-upper. And then just do what I did last time. Fix up a house, sell it eventually, unless it's my dream house or I can rent it out. And then we'll do a little construction lives with you guys. Drifty stole your crown? Oh, Drifty. Ruh-roh. Bermuda's kicked out of the top 3. Hey, thank you, April. I appreciate that. It's bittersweet, like Ash said. Yeah, rental prices, especially in Connecticut, are absolutely bonkers. And Connecticut's pretty small, but it's not like I want like a 45-minute commute through Connecticut traffic to work. So it has to be within like a half hour, preferably, of central Connecticut. I don't know. We'll see what we find. Oh, I got you on the pizza. I got you. $1,400 for a 1-bedroom and a kitchen. I would be fine. $1,400, even though that's still expensive nowadays. I'd be fine paying $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 for a nice place that's quiet, not a dump. The pink gloves. Brandy with the gloves. Dress as carnies with name tags that say cinnamon and spice. Perfect. I can't wait. I can't wait. They're going to be like, Jim, do you know these people? They keep asking for you. You said, nope, don't know them. Hey, what's up, Linda? How you doing? What's going on? Aeroplane. Yeah, so we got to drive around and find a camping spot after this. That'll probably be at least an hour heading towards the Tetons. I don't know if it's going to be before the Tetons or we're going to go over the pass. We shall see. Karen, subscriptions are changing early September to $9.99 a month, but the people that are already subscribed are grandfathered in for 3 months, so yours aren't going to be affected, or they shouldn't be. But I will probably be removing subscriptions as a whole. Just hanging. I like it. Love just hanging. No carnies allowed at Mondo. We slept great, Linda. Great night of sleep. Yeah, need something with the dogs. Temperature is beautiful. It's it says 90 right now, but that's sitting in full sun. It's probably like 70, low 70s. If I had to take a guess. It's supposed to be beautiful. Clear weather for the rest of the week. Mid 70s, low 50s, high 40s at night. It's going to be great. Great way to end summer. We got to find a nice body of water. I need a dip. And then Coda's stitches should be coming out probably Monday, I'm hoping. Hey, well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. We're going to miss these daily lives too. But, we're not just disappearing. We'll still be around. We'll still be able to chat. We'll still have some fun little camping trips that we do every now and again. And we'll still be putting out the videos. Randy, what's going on? Randy, you made it. Randy, the news is I decided to accept a position back in Connecticut for a really great salary back at my old place where we went over the summer. My brother-in-law was kind enough to extend me an incredible offer, great schedule, great salary, full insurance. So we're going to go back, regroup, give him a good level of commitment. I'm not just going to go there and work for 3 months and be like, all right, I got my money, see ya. So I need to give him a certain level of commitment, whether that's a year or 2 years. But we're not going to... Amanda, what's going on? Coming back. Hey, thanks, Brandy. So we're not going to disappear. You guys know I've always said I don't want to be a streamer. I'm not a streamer. I focus on my videos primarily. That's where my passion is. I want you guys to hang out here and not have to send, galaxies and heart me's and subscriptions and things like that. So we're still going to focus on our videos out there, working, full time. I'm going to have a 3-day weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we'll still go up to Vermont and go camping, bring you guys up there, all that good stuff. Hey, thank you, Randy. It's not entirely what I was looking forward to, but the opportunity, the money, being backed by family, it'll be a very nice blend of me being an internet degenerate and and a modern day success, I guess. Hey, thank you, Linda. Seaside, thank you, bud. I will pin you. So it'll allow us just to regroup. We're going to need a new truck in the near future, major updates to this truck, whether I just swap out the Hemi and transmission. We're going to have a lot of big expenses coming up, and there's no way I'm going to TikTok battles to afford those expenses. So we're going to go back and work in a restaurant, spend time with family, spend more time with family, less time with you guys, but we'll still be around. Still be around and kicking it. Hey, thank you, Lynn. Candy, how you doing? I will not... Oh, wait, are they building? No, no, I don't know. Are they building apartments up there? They might be. There's a business going in there, and they might be building apartments, too. I'm not positive. If they do, maybe. But probably not. I don't like living that close to work. Hey, Judy. What's cracking, Judy? How's lunch? Yeah, Randy, it is uncomfortable. I always try to be very honest about it. I like my videos. Those always have priority. I love doing these lives too. Like, it's a whole lot of fun. You guys make it fun for us. But I don't want to depend on live gifts and subscriptions and things like that for an income. I want to earn an income from brand deals and things like that. And hopefully in the future we can. Hey, Judy, thank you. No, the stitches are hopefully coming out on Monday. Yeah, I have everything we need to take care of the incision afterwards. Judy, you enjoy it down there. What'd you have for lunch? Or did you guys already eat? Or are you heading to lunch right now? Yeah, Terry, I believe it is. As much as we wanted to make this work, and it did work to some degree, it's incredible, and thank you guys for the continued support. We're not giving up this dream yet. It's just we're going to try to find a good balance in life. That's what it's always been about, is finding a balance. And I kind of went a little bit deeper to one side than I probably should have. What even is a TikTok battle? You don't want to know, Amanda. You don't want to know. Hey, we have been through a lot. Man, the truck, me, Coda, 3 years, all over the country. Judy, thank you. Love to see you in a battle. You just cook while the other person yells at their chat to gift them. I can't decide. Nice. Enjoy it, Judy. Hi, Coda. Judy, enjoy lunch. Judy. Yeah, exactly, Randy. Not exactly. But, you know, as much as we like to look forward to day by day, I can't be super naive to looking down the road as well. And so that's what a big part of this decision is as well. Got to look down the road a little bit. As much as I love not knowing where I'm sleeping tonight, I have no idea where I'll be putting my head down in about 12 hours. Um, I've always said I want a nice, comfortable balance between off grid and, I'd rather be on the outside looking in than the inside looking out. But doesn't mean we have to be too far to the outside or too close to the inside. So we'll see. TT, the job is really, he said I could start today or I can start in January. So I told him I wanted to fulfill my commitment to you guys where this is going to be the last trip. Well, in this capacity. So I'm looking at sometime end of December, maybe early January. Yeah, the truck's doing good, Karen. We have one more problem. It's a check engine light, but it's not detrimental to the drivability of the truck or the health of the truck. So I have to address that in the near future. Hey, Brandy, thank you. So many memories. I can't wait to put together a little list of all those memories over the years. We'll do one final, memory video towards the end. Then we start a new chapter. Yeah, it has been a lot of fun, and each and every one of you guys are to thank for that. I know I'm a little bit partially responsible too, and Coda also, is very responsible. But it wouldn't have been this much fun without everybody playing a role. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Great friends, great memories that I'll always be able to look back on. It's been 3 years. And, we met a lot of friends. We really embraced this hobby. So we plan to stick with it in some capacity for the rest of our lives, but it needs to be a balance. Me too, Linda. Me too. Yeah, exactly. Great timing, Lynn, for this subs to run out. Almost like it was meant to be. Yeah, Laurel. Can't wait to get back and be close by them. Every Sunday we would have family breakfast, so I look forward to those again. I just missed one of my nephew's birthday parties. Look forward to being able to do that again. Things of that nature. And then we look forward to balancing it with TikTok and our videos and, still going camping. Yeah, we do, Karen. We certainly do. Hey, what's up, Patricia? How you doing? What's going on? Get this thing out of here. Flying around my head. Seaside. We'll see if Seaside has me back. Maybe she's like, nah, you stay out there. It's what's best for you. Yeah, we'll still be kicking around, Linda. We'll be making some pizza videos. We'll still be doing some camping content. If we decide to buy a fixer-upper, then we'll do home renovation content. Flooring, gutting walls, painting, decks, landscaping, all sorts of fun stuff. Building projects. Yeah, she's had a really rough 18 months, Randy. Ain't that the truth? And she's been a trooper through it, but she is getting in those later stages where, she's going to have to be forced to be slowed down a little bit. And, she's really good about where to use her energy and when not to use her energy. But, and as comfortable as I would be with her out on the road through her senior years, I think she'll be a little bit more comfortable elsewhere, doing like little side trips and maybe not so much as the stress of travel, high elevation, low elevation, drastic temperature changes, things like that. Hey, what's up, Shay? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, we'll be on tonight. We're doing buffalo chicken dip tonight. A pizza corn maze. Shoot, that sounds pretty good. That sounds great. Hey, thank you, Seaside. Yeah, it'll be back to all days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All day, 12-hour days. So that's why I also want to end up somewhere close to the restaurant. So midday I could leave and just go check on Coda, fill up her water again, and take her out, let her use the bathroom. Things of that nature. All that fun stuff. But then we get 3 days off in a row to work on house projects, go camping, do things like that. Hey, Seaside, cheers, bud. Thank you. Thank you, Seaside. Yeah, Coda doesn't care where she is. As long as she's right next to me. I mean, I think she prefers places like this, to be honest. You know, she's got all the room in the world to run, fresh bodies of water, no people to distract her, just cows and bears. Seaside Lives at Seaside, we could possibly do those, yeah. A little Sunday coffee with the Seaside. On my way, I want the buffalo chicken dip. Deal. Come on by. We'll have a bunch of it. We got some blue corn chips. No, 3 days off in a row is a very nice schedule. By the fourth day of working a double in a very fast-paced restaurant, I'm exhausted. But then you get 3 days. You get the first day to recover from the previous 4 days. Then you get 2 days where you can start projects and not have to worry about finishing it. You know. So it is a nice little gig. Yeah, we're talking about the job, Shay. So I did accept the position back up in Connecticut. Told them that I would be honored to accept it. Got a helicopter out there. Hey, what's up, Roxy? How you doing? Did you get your refund yet? I think Seaside will be happy, hopefully. Her dog Chico won't be happy to have Coda back, but we'll make it work. No, she can't come to work with me. I wish. She won't. I mean, the good thing about Coda is, you know, hey, what's up, Lainey? How you doing? The good thing about Coda is she doesn't mind being by herself every day. I've gotten to spend literally every waking second with her over the past 3 years, but she's no stranger to being home alone for long periods of time. It's obviously, you know, it's not a goal of mine. You know, the goal is to spend every waking second with her, but, you know, German Shepherds are very independent, adaptable. She'll sleep. I'll take her out in the mornings for a nice long walk. We'll play in late evening when I get home from work. So we'll make it work. It's not going to be ideal, but, you know, think about how many people have dogs and how many people go work long days. It just, you know, it's a way of life. It is. So she'll be fine. She'll adapt as always. Be a great girl per usual. Hey, nice, Linda. I'll make you the pizza. No, it's not. It's not Jenna's husband. It's my other sister, Nikki's husband. So it's my older sister's husband that we've worked together since I was 16. So he's the one with the restaurant. Jenna's husband is a teacher and a soccer coach. Yeah, she'll need a little bit more downtime. You know, she won't mind just sleeping in a comfortable, cozy, you know, apartment or house for 10 hours out of the day. She'll be okay. Yeah, hopefully I'll be close enough. The thing with restaurants is the breaks are only a half hour long, so it has to really be within 10 minutes. So 10 minutes to go there, 10 minutes to let her out, 10 minutes to drive back. So it's got to be quick, but we'll see. We'll see what we find. I talked to a realtor friend today, told him what I was looking for. I preferably something month by month or 6 months. That way, if we find something that we like and want to pounce on it, I can get out of that contract and not bury myself too deep. Also, volunteering to dog sit, perfect. That's what I'll do. I'll just drop Coda off in the mornings at all of your guys' places. Hey, Linda, thank you. We certainly did too. It's incredible that we were able to do it for 3 years. Absolutely incredible. But all good things must come to an end. Doesn't mean all good things can't continue, though. Sometimes it gets even better. Sometimes. No, not Jenna's hubby. Nope. Nope. He's a teacher in Tolland, and then he coaches the Farmington girls soccer team. And he does a lot of like side soccer camps and lessons and drills as well. Yeah, new adventures, Ash. New adventures. But I have to take home the fantasy crown for it to all be worth it. Otherwise, what are we even doing it for, you know? Oh, shoot, Shay. What's going on? Does it seem to be, is it going to be a complicated one, or is it just kind of like a little preventative cleanup and maintenance procedure? You can bring her to Illinois for a bit? All right, perfect. Deal. Kicking yourself you missed the first 2 years? Well, this last year was like the most active year, so you got the best years out of it. The year prior to this, you know, we ramped up a little bit, and then the year prior to that, we weren't really super active. You know, crummy videos, bad quality, not a lot of lives, if any at all. Yeah, pizza. What's for supper? We're doing buffalo chicken dip, Randy. We got some shredded. I shredded up some rotisserie chicken. We got some ranch. We got hot sauce. We got green onions. We got cheese. I forget what else goes in buffalo chicken sauce or dip. Yeah, let's talk about the important stuff. Ain't that the truth? Thank you, Lynn. It's fun going way back, especially when you guys go way back and comment on some of our early videos, because I don't get to see those very often. I never go back there, and I'm like, wow, yeah, that was... it's fun to see the difference from where we were to where we are. Yeah, I'll be moving locations. We're going to hop off in about 20 minutes here, just because I don't know where we're going yet. I'm going to hit a trail and hope that I get lucky. But the closer you get to the Tetons over a holiday weekend, the harder it's going to get to find a spot. So we got to get lucky. We're going to have to hit a pretty rough off-road trail to give us any sort of hope. So we'll see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that stinks, Shay. Well, good luck. I hope everything goes well. That's what I'm worried about, too, and that's what the vet said about CODA is once you remove one of, like, the bigger tumors where the whole body's concentrating on feeding that tumor, then other little ones could start to pop up throughout the body. Scary. So good luck on the surgery. I hope everything goes well and you're in and out of there. Yeah, did I not say buffalo? We got the buffalo sauce. We got the buffalo. Hey, whether you joined us today or 3 years ago, we couldn't be more thrilled about you giving us any of your time. Because I know time is, you know, it's not given, it's earned. So the fact that you guys give us even a slightest bit of it, we appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully traffic's not too bad. We shouldn't hit much traffic. I don't, you know, we might go over the Teton Pass. But there's never traffic, even around Jackson. Unless you're going through Jackson, then you might hit a little bit of traffic, but it's such a small town. It's not that bad. Hey, Karen, we'll catch you tonight. I did not say celery, but celery would be really good in buffalo chicken dip. Maybe I will stop by a grocery store to get some celery. I got green onion. Celery on top would be really good, too. Or am I the only one that thinks like that? Just chips. So I got some of those corn tortilla chips, the blue corn tortilla chips. So we're just going to make the dip, then chip it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, well, good luck, Shay. I hope for a miracle. I hope it is the last of it. Yeah, Lynn, it's been pretty incredible. I'm going to make a video of the pictures I got you and CODA. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to put together like a little collage of videos and photos and the past 3 years. Little thank you memoir. Yeah, celery sounds pretty good on top of it. I think I commented on most of the older YouTube videos. I think you commented on every video, every tube video. That's another thing that I'll be able to focus on a little bit more too is, maybe our weekend camping trips up to Vermont. I'll be able to actually do YouTube videos with like dialect and a little bit longer 4K. Instead of so heavily focusing on, these long TikTok videos and the lives and things like that. I'll come and take care of Coda. Well, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Coda would love that. Well, we'll be on TikTok. I'm still going to post all my videos. And, like I've said since day one, that's where my passion lies. And we'll still do the videos for sure. It's not going to be daily lives. It's not going to be daily videos. But, maybe it'll make it a little bit nicer. You'll get a break of like 4 days. And then like, oh, there's Coda. Hey, Cody Pop, how you doing? Yeah, we got to make the ants on a log. We do. I have so many. I'm not a stalker. Well, I appreciate all the pictures you guys send to us. There's a lot of you that send over some really great pictures. Seth just sent me a batch. Was it last night or this morning? A lot of you guys did. Literally, my role is just to be there cooking and making pizza. So I have no other added responsibility, no opening or closing or hiring or firing or menu design or, any sort of management role, inventory, things like that. And so the fact of what I'm getting paid for the role that I'll be doing, what he had just said, he's just said, you're just a good person to have in the building. And so that's where the value for me lies. Somebody that's trustworthy, reliable, won't call out sick, toot my own horn, makes a really good pizza, and then just, is just kind and respectful. So the fact that I have no other responsibilities other than just to go there, be myself, and make pizza, and I get paid a great salary and insurance, it's hard to beat. Can you tell we're all paranoid? I'm paranoid too. When you go in the wintertime, you'll definitely have snow. Probably won't have snow. I can't remember the last time there's been snow in Connecticut for Christmas. There's Seaside. There's a couple beautiful places in Connecticut. But Connecticut just doesn't have this, Oh, you don't have Insta? Well, yeah, you could start, post the pictures in the comments on TikTok. Yeah, beyond blessed. Now we can eat your cooking. Yeah, exactly. Connecticut just doesn't have this. It doesn't, there's nowhere that I can really go in Connecticut where I can just drop my tailgate and sit there in peace and quiet. There's, quite frankly, nowhere that I know of in Connecticut that I can do it. And that's one of the things we treasure the most. I can drive somewhere beautiful, incredible view, miles from civilization, drop my tailgate, observe wildlife, see the Tetons, drink a beer, and let Coda run around without a care in the world. So that's, if Connecticut had something like that, I would be over the moon about returning. But that's one of the things that I'm going to miss the most about this. All the pizza you can eat. I know, 1 year, yeah, you get those heat waves. It's, that's another thing about Connecticut is in the winter. If we got a good winter in Connecticut, I'd like it a lot more too, but it's dark by 4 o'clock, it's rainy, and it's cold. And it's just, and it's that for pretty much end of November, December, January, February, March, most of April. It's tough. Hey, Lainey, thank you. Hot dang, Lainey. Lainey, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll be doing those trips up to Vermont. Can't wait to get up there. Lainey, thank you. Oh, we'll be flipping some pizzas. Back to the pizza flips. Well, Seaside, I could lie to you and say that you're right. And you are right for yourself. Everybody finds beauty in different ways, whether it's a high rise in New York City, a small suburban town in Connecticut, or mountains and rolling hills in Idaho. I struggle to find beauty in Connecticut, and that's just me. How far from New Haven? About 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. It's right in Middletown. So here's Connecticut. And then you got to the southwest, New Haven, right down the highway. New Haven, Vermont, you can get there in about 20 minutes. 25 maybe, depending on traffic. Yeah, Vermont and New Hampshire certainly do. So that's why, I love camping up in Vermont. We got a ton of Vermont videos. Do look forward to do some winter camping up there. Yeah, Linda, it's tough in the winter, but like Seaside said, everybody, there's good things and bad things about everywhere. You just got to pick and choose your poison. Randy, I agree with Portnoy. I think Connecticut is the pizza capital of the world, and probably specifically New Haven. I think it's not really up for debate either. Now, obviously, food is always debatable. But if you're looking for the highest concentration of quality pizza, that's the highest rated pizza amongst us peers, Connecticut, you have the most well-known, highly rated pizza places within one area. Now, obviously, I could find good pizza out here in Idaho. I can find good pizza in Tennessee. I can find good pizza in Mississippi, Texas, North Dakota. But the highest concentration by the creek under the bridge, that's where we'll be back, Ash. We'll be back by the creek. Get a wife? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. There you go. Who knows? Maybe I do meet somebody back out there, and I don't know. Maybe they're like-minded like me, and they're like, I want to leave Connecticut in a few years, but let's just work hard, save up, buy an awesome truck camper. Yeah, Farmington to New Haven, definitely about 35 minutes. It's not up for debate. Hey, I will, Michelle. Thank you very much. Certainly will. Yep, thin and charred. Absolutely. Kelsey, yeah, I accepted a position back in Connecticut at my previous employer. Great schedule, insurance, incredible salary for the responsibility that I will have, which is next to none except for just be myself and make pizza. So we're going to go back in December, end of December, and do that. There's a highway sign that says it? Yeah, there is. It's when you come in. And then it says Ned Lamont under it, unfortunately. Daughter lives in New Haven? Hey, perfect. Perfect. Facts. Facts about what? Ned Lamont or pizza capital of the world? Or less responsibility? Have a kitchen to cook in, a shower to shower in every day. Gonna be great. Wanted to move closer to asparagus in you, exactly. Hey, hell yeah, Randy. Yeah, no, those flights are pretty cheap. Those flights are cheap. Listen, it'd be in the winter time. I was gonna say like fall up in New England is beautiful. It'd be a good time to visit for like a little getaway vacation, but wintertime, that might be a little tougher. Hey, thanks, Kelsey. Appreciate it. Wants to get closer to Patriots fans. I'll be honest, I'm probably the only Giants fan for several miles out here. Maybe one or two stragglers, but well, Laney, I appreciate it. We're going to miss it too. I appreciate you guys making it as fun as it's been for as long as we've been able to do it. And we'll still do lives. It'll just be like on a weekend where you guys are just kicking around and you're like, oh, we all forgot about Jim. And then it'll be me just sitting up in a snowstorm in Vermont with Cody Pop. And you'll be like, oh, hey, Jim, what's going on? How's life? I'll be like, it's great. How's everything going with you? You know, things like that. I mean, cooking lives in the kitchen. Well, it depends. It depends if I'm in an apartment complex, because I'm not going to be sitting in my apartment complex shouting with my neighbors hearing me talk about, hey, chat, let's go, chat. If I'm fortunate enough to find a reasonably priced house with a backyard, then I would love to do something like that. But you guys know me. I'm shy. I'm not trying to bug my neighbors with me screaming at my phone on TikTok. Maybe I could just talk quiet. I got these mics. Might as well do some ASMR. Yeah, we did think TikTok was going away. Here it still is, but they're doing some funny things, which, you know, I don't appreciate on their behalf. But who knows? Now we can just work on off-leash outdoors. That's another thing I want to continue. It's all about building the brand of off-leash outdoors, inspiring people to find beautiful, lesser-known places. Take your dog out, treat your dog well. You know, camping, the outdoors, cooking. So we intend on building that brand slowly over time, and you know, keeping that going. You know, that's a life motto for us. A Jets or a Bills fan? That's the pizza you grew up on. It's the best. Thin and crispy. Pizza capital of the country. Or of the world. Who knows? Never forget. You got a sled you have to sell? Half an hour to Vermont? Oh, shoot. A sled as in like a dog sled or like a snowmobile? Like a snow machine? I miss that. One of my best memories of my childhood, I still remember it pretty vividly today, is a Connecticut snowstorm. My dad woke me up. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. He got his snowmobile, woke me up, put me on it, and we got to go up and down the street in a snowstorm. And that was like one of the last times I've gotten to ride a snowmobile. Loved it. Healthy neighborly relations are overrated. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Probably should get a pup for Coda to train. Randy, that's another thing. I would love nothing more than to get another puppy for them to learn from Coda. Just her demeanor, everything she does. She's such a perfect girl. And it's not like she's like a circus freak and can do all these crazy tricks, but just her demeanor. I would love a puppy to just follow and learn in her footsteps. Yeah, my website's still going to be there. Like I said, you know, we're going to still do videos. We're still going to preach what we've tried to preach this entire time without making it super objective and like shoving it down your throats. But we'll still keep our merch, you know, we'll still do the calendar coming up. You know, we're still going to take pictures, still going to do videos, still going to do the lives every now and again. Yeah, it's a snowmobile. Nice, Laurel. I miss it. I miss it so much. Slip to number 9. Oh, man. Now I've not stopped tapping. Wait, can you tap in YouTube? Is there taps in YouTube? Yeah, Laney, it was super cool. Loved it. Yeah, Randy, I believe it. I believe it. You know, Coda didn't do well with my other, because I got Coda because I had another female German Shepherd that was a failed police dog that I was kind of fostering, but I got Coda because I wanted her to have both of them to have somebody to play with while I was working at the restaurant. But Coda grew up and started being kind of a brat to the other one. And like I said, you know, Mila was more or less a foster dog. I only had Mila for couple years, which is a long foster. But then we rehomed Mila to a friend of mine that moved to Tennessee, and Mila became a farm dog and lived a nice, long, fat life down there. But now that Coda has calmed down, if we were to get her another little friend to just putz around with her, one that she's not intimidated by, just a small little puppy, it'd be awesome. But again, I would never do that while traveling. You know, if I had a house again, then I would consider it. Yeah, Coda is an angel. Oh, tapping the hearts? I got to tap. Heart me. There it is. There's all the hearts. No, Kathy, not yet. So I've been looking at rentals out there. Connecticut is absolutely bonker for rentals. I did speak to a realtor friend, which was actually the one that helped me facilitate the sale of my house 3 years ago. And he works with investors. He works as a realtor, selling and buying properties. He also works with some rentals here and there. So I have him doing a little bit of digging for me. But something you guys might not know is Seaside used to be a very successful realtor. So Seaside, even though she doesn't have her license anymore, she's my actual realtor. Hey, thanks, Ash. Thank you, guys. All the hearts, all the taps. Hot dang. Yeah, so I have a few months, obviously, to find somewhere. Hopefully, I could do a month by month, but that's very rare. If I could do a 6-month term, that would be great, just in case like a property comes up. I think that would be fun. You know, if I could commit 2 years to my brother-in-law, like I said, I'm not about just like signing up and getting quick money and then leaving again. I want to give him a commitment. If I could find a fixer-upper house and on my off days, you know, gut and renovate that house just like I did the first time, that's what built me the amount of wealth where I was able to do this trip for 3 years, which is crazy. I would love to get back into that. In fact, I've always wanted to do that in some extent, whether it's a small multifamily, live in one, rent out the other side, or maybe it's a fourplex or something like that. Be fun. So we got options, a lot of thinking, and I'm glad I get to think about all those things out here. But we still got a lot of fun with you guys. We're still going to do the entire trip that I promised you guys from the beginning. All that good stuff. Hey, thank you, Em. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, the problem with me and what I think is good and bad is I made this brand a little bit too personal on behalf of me and Coda. We really need to let the words speak for itself in the videos and the actions. And for a lot of you, I think that we accomplished that. But, you know, just our simple message, which I still struggle to even define right now about, you know, just less is more. Outside versus in. Road less traveled. Things like that. So we're going to get to work on the brand on the side and just, you know, breathe while earning a respectable income and just slow things down a little bit. But also pick them up in other aspects. Yeah, get up for Seaside. Olo is forever. Forever and always. I do. I still have all of my tools. I have a lot of hand-built furniture. If you guys go on my Instagram, you guys could see a lot of the furniture that I've built, whether it's an entertainment center, coffee table, deck seating, like outdoor deck couches. I got a bunch of things. I still got my air mattress waiting for me, but maybe I'll upgrade if I know I'm going to be there for more than a month to actual bedding again. We'll see. Yeah, duplexes are very, very high in demand. They're fetching top dollar right now. So that's why I would look for a fixer-upper. I would go in, live in it, live in one side, fix up another side. And then once that's ready to be rented out, I would rent that side, go back into my side, and then just slowly gut and renovate that side too. And then eventually I could decide to stay there. I can leave and just rent out both sides and just boogie. And then, you know, I can have other income on the road when I'm doing these trips like this, where, you know, it's a lot of hard work. It's not as easy as some people make it seem about doing real estate and rentals, but who knows? Hey, thanks, Bermuda. Appreciate that. Send me his number so I can call him to get that Portland. We'll touch base with that Seaside. I'll send you his number. You gonna go check out that Portland duplex? That would be perfect. That'd be right next to Mondo for Coda. Be able to go home for lunch. So that's what was supposed to be the Tennessee plan. But you know, all the offers I submitted in Tennessee, I got absolutely crushed on. And then we're like, well, I got a bunch of money. I might as well go spend it 3 years on the road. Fun stuff. Wouldn't change it for a thing. Not a single thing. But what I do have to change is me being here. We need to go find a place to camp and maybe hopefully make a video today. Then I got a fantasy football draft at 5 o'clock. So I should be on TikTok around 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain Standard, 5 Pacific. Dying to see it. That's what you were wanting to do too, Candy? Decker and Aaron will rent the other side. Could you imagine that? Oh my gosh. How much fun would that be? It'd be like the Three Stooges. Hey, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Say Decker 3 times. Say Deck 3 times. Decker will appear. Deck, deck, deck. Deck, deck, deck. He might be in the background. Yeah, Lynn, it might, it might not have been meant to be. Who knows what would have come of that if I did get one of those offers accepted. I also put several offers in Connecticut homes too, but people were just asking too much for like crumbling foundations and poor bones. And, people were just asking outrageous numbers where you're going to have to dump 10, 20, 30, 40K into just getting the house structurally sound again. Before then, you can go in and gut the floors, the walls, the ceilings, the paint, everything else. It was a weird time post-COVID, and I'm lucky because, that's what I did, but my house had good bones, and I gutted it from top to bottom and renovated it. I was able to make a killing off of it, but, I knew on the back end that it was going to be a struggle to find something, and the market is still crazy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Show up with their double enders. They just leave their double enders on their rocking chairs outside of their front door. That's how I know if they're home or not. Leave a double decker if you're home. We're going to have different colored double enders just so we don't get each other's double enders mixed up. Because the last thing you ever want is to accidentally have or be in possession of somebody else's double ender. You don't want that. All right, y'all. We got a boogie. I got to pack up camp and go find another camp. Hoping for buy some water. That's what I would really love. And I know of an epic camping site, but like I said, the closer you get to the Tetons, the harder it's going to be. So I will visit this camping site. It's where we saw wild horses. I brought you guys there last year. But I feel like that's probably better to go to on Monday or Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. A triple ender? My gosh. Who knew? Just wait until the quad ender comes out. Yeah, Seth, around 8 p.m. It's going to be a little bit later of a live. Whether it's 8 p.m. or 8:30 for you East Coasters, I'm sorry. But this fantasy football draft, it needs my attention at least in the beginning. And then we're going to hop on and make some buffalo chicken dip. Hey, Michelle, you have a great day too. Terry, thank you. 6 hours. I got to beat Ash, guys. We got to beat Ash. Hey, we'll see you tonight, hopefully. April, you take care. Enjoy your day. Hey, thank you, Linda. Randy, appreciate it. Cheers. Happy Saturday to everybody and enjoy it. Now, no more coffee. We got to move on to seltzers. Then maybe some Kool-Aids tonight. Hey, Seth, thank you. Laney, thank you. Seaside, love you, bud. Hey, there we go, Linda. I got nothing going on tonight, too. Well, after the draft. And then I have another draft on Tuesday, which we're going to have to figure something out about. That's my... Oh, Ash, I got to Venmo you, right? You said 30? I didn't. No, I don't think I did. I didn't Venmo you. Just leave their dogs. Hey, thank you, Candy. Seaside, you have a great day too. Right? You said Venmo you, Ash? Hey, you too, Lynn. You too. And not the band. I mean, you specifically have a great day. Thank you. Seaside. Ash, am I Venmoing you 30? 30? Hey, Kristen, thank you. Appreciate it. It should just be a pretty short trip. Hopefully we're not driving for more than an hour and a half. We'll see. We'll see. But like I said, the harder the road we hit, the better chance we have at finding an epic camping spot. So we'll see. Just waiting for Ash to tell me to send me all my monies. Ash 30, Tree 0. Ash 30 to Venmo to you? Or is there another person that I'm sending the Venmo to? $30 to Ash. Coming right up. Coming right up. Oh, we got to show you guys Coda before I leave. That would be rude. Coda, they want to say goodbye. Venmo Bermuda $30 too? I don't do Venmo transactions with Patriots fans. Hey, EB, looking forward to it. Enjoy the day until then. And then you guys could see me botch a buffalo chicken dip on the cast iron later tonight. Linda, thank you. You as well. Linda, she says goodbye. She's just getting some butt scratches. Just a crown. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can see the Tetons. Yeah, you can kind of see the Tetons from here. See those 3 mountain peaks way back there? I know it's very shaky, but those are the Tetons. Hey, Yoxie, you have a great day too. She's a major Pats fan. Well, I said we gotta beat Ash because she's a Pats fan. Yes, me. 30. Okay. I think I'm on a wild delay. I think for whatever reason, whether it's my phone or whatnot. Listen, I'm rooting for Ash too. I would love for Ash to beat me. You know, she was kind enough to invite me into their league. Hey, Michelle, you have a great one. We're rooting for Ash. All right, let's all do it. I'll get to tell you guys all about my team that I draft later tonight. Drake May, Kendrick Bourne, what's his name? Ramondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Patriots defense, Steven Gostkowski. Hey guys. Hey, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for being here. We'll see you guys later on today. Cheers. Come on, the Giants. Let's go Giants, baby. Giants are the best.